Alright, gamers! Welcome back to my channel. So, yeah, I'm back in my ship. So, today, let's continue with the gameplay for what we're gonna play today, actually. Actually, you know what? I've downloaded the game Microsoft Simulator 2024 on my Lenovo Legion Go. So I'm gonna try to game on the Lenovo Legion Go using the FPS mode that Microsoft Flight Simulator, see whether it'll work or not. And yeah, so let's begin the gameplay. And I'm just gonna game on this table here, and I'm gonna set my Lenovo Legion Go here, and we're gonna start the gameplay and take out my Lenovo Legion Go and start the gameplay right away. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. So I've been needing, I think, the keyboard. So I've got this iClever portable keyboard, which you can use as a Bluetooth to connect with your Lenovo Legion Go. And from the backpack as well, I need to use this as the mouse. So let's set this up before I start the game. Okay, let's get the True Strike controllers out and use this as a mouse right away. Switch this on. Okay, it's on, connected, and the other controller will also split it up for the directional. I think I'll leave the other controller on. Well, let's see whether it works like that. Okay, it works. I can see the mouse there, and plus the keyboard. I'll place it like that. And then we'll try to game my Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 like this. Alright, the game has been loaded. So it's the first loading screen for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the introduction video cutscene before the gameplay. So I think I must say that it's much clearer than, because due to the fact that this screen is, you know, it's a better screen, but without VRR, but still it's a better screen than the ROG Ally. So with this size, I'm very much impressed by it, you know. Oh, it's a fantastic game, and this Microsoft Flight Simulator, even for us who are not pilot and stuff like that, we just want to have some idea of how planes are. Simulation, you can use simulation to get an idea how planes are flown, you know, in the air, and how those pilots really did get training, and how they fly through flight simulation as well. So we get a taste of it, we get a sense of it with this game. But obviously, of course, it's not the complete training that you can get from the Pilot Academy, but this is as close as you can get in terms of gameplay. So now I'm trying it out on my Lenovo Legion Go, and I'm really excited to see what plane to fly first. Probably a small Learjet. Just get take off and just see how this Lenovo Legion Go can take the graphics for this game, and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's go. Let's start. So now I'm gonna start at the career mode. This is my first time playing this game, so I chose this location at Half Moon Bay, and let's choose the airport.
finish the pre-flight preparations.
Alright, so we start off this career mode, and this is the first plane that I think I'm supposed to just walk around. And so it does work by using my Lenovo Legion Go FPS mode. I can use the keyboard as well, but I think I'll just use the Lenovo Legion True Strike controllers.
Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride.
Okay, so let's get into the plane.
So hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
Press Shift or Shift plus C to enter the aircraft. Okay. Let me just go walk around this aircraft first. Let's see from the outside and see how the graphics is. Currently on my Lenovo Legion Go, the FPS is slightly lower because I'm using HD now, and the loading time is quite slow.
Get inside so we can get started.
So I think this, if I adjust the FPS to 720, would be much better. But well, is there a way that I can check the settings out? Let's have a look at the settings. Okay, let's go for the alright, no wonder it's so slow. I have to go HD, so it's better. Alright, so now I'm in the HD mode, which is much smoother than just now. The graphics for just now was really crisp, clear. Clarity is better, but if I go HD, it's doable, man. Z1 Extreme on the Lenovo Legion Go is alright. Okay, let's get into the plane and let's have a look for this tutorial. Okay, I still have to use my... Can I enter from the controllers? Alright, I still can use my True Strike controllers. Okay, so
while you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 1,500 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view.
Okay, so...
Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
Alright, where can I start the engine? Which is... Control E to complete startup procedure. Okay, so I just use my keyboard, Control E. Alright, engine starting up.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 1 knot. So we'll be taking off for runway 30.
Runway 30, okay.
Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Okay, I can switch between cockpit and external view. Alright, so...
Alright, now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 55 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Alright, so control space to release parking brakes. Let's check out any switch and knob around here. Okay, I'll just press control space and use the throttle lever to increase engine power.
Apply full power to get us moving.
Which is R. trying to figure what buttons I can use from. I can zoom out as well using this this scroll button here, so I can see much more. Well, let's go around this.
We have to go push the throttle lever all the way in. It is not good to block the runway for too long.
Alright, sure. So this is all this navigation button here, man. Okay, we just follow instructions. Alright, just go use R. Where is my R button? Okay, I can look at the view by using my FPS mouse mode. So this is how I have to press this M2 button here in order to look around. Okay, I think the R button will be use the throttle lever R. Where's my throttle lever R? Let me see. Man, this is freaking cool, man. To be gaming this on my Lenovo Legion Go and want to fly this first flight on this career mode. Okay.
Keep pushing on the throttle until it's all the way in.
Okay, let me just take a look. Control R, yeah. So everything you have to use is control.
You handle the yoke. I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on a runway during takeoff.
Okay, wait and reach. Wait to reach takeoff speed. So I have to reconnect back my controller in order to maneuver this plane. If I make it like a mouse mode, I need to make some adjustments, so I'll probably do that in the next gameplay. Alright, so let's just try to finish this mission step by step and see what we can do from here. I think it's practicing the maneuvering of this small plane. Are we done? Alright, that's the waypoint I need to go. So we still need the flight stick, man, Trustmaster, maybe, in order to play this game like with a flight stick, you know. I think the HOTAS 4 flight stick would be a good option for just a fun gameplay for a starter, and not those into serious flight simulation game. Man, but the graphics of this, like, it's insane, man, on my Lenovo Legion Go. It's like I don't really need a PC, and it's not like overheating the handheld, you know. It's like it's handling it very, very well. So you don't really need a PC, man, once you get a Lenovo Legion Go. This is such a great device. I'm really happy that I got this handheld, man. It's fantastic. Alright, so I've got to reach to the waypoint. Where was the waypoint? Just follow this way. This is the flaps. but alright, it's time to head to the airport.
Excellent.
And fly above the airport.
I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
Alright, the view is just magnificent, man. Okay, so let's fly above the airport. Okay, I got my instructor next to me.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting.
Alright, thanks. It's
I
my
hope you
first
enjoyed
flight.
this flight. Let's head
Microsoft
back to
Flight
the
Simulator
ground
for career mode. Okay, now we gotta return to the airport. Congratulations, mission success. Looks like I gotta use the... I can't take this out, Lenovo True Strike controller, because of these buttons here in order to fly this.
chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
Take off, we're done. Landing. Focus on operating the yoke for landing. Let's try to land the plane. Let's do this one mission and we'll call it a wrap. Call it done. Alright. So landing yoke management, Cessna 172 Skyhawk. In this landing tutorial you will focus on using the yoke. There will be no need to actuate your throttle or flaps in this one. To perform a proper landing, the aircraft speeds and rate descent are reduced to allow for a gentle touchdown. Okay. Okay, let's try to land this thing. One of the training.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only.
Alright, sure.
We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle.
Okay, maintain the throttle. I
Maintain
think
a
the
speed of around
65 knots.
Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast.
Pitch up if too slow.
Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Okay, what?
To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer
Oh,
landing,
right, I get
but
it.
without ever leveling off or climbing.
Gotta speed up.
The main landing gear will touch down before the
Okay,
nose
slow
will does.
down. Let's go back to the view. Let's get a more focused view. Okay. Flaps will be like nose up, right? Okay. So my throttle up is not too fast, so I need to slow down. I need the brakes. I'm trying to slow down. Why my speed is stuck at 70, man?
We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back.
Okay. Am I doing the
Now,
right thing?
focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Okay. Alright. Looks like continue until touchdown.
Nice. Now,
So,
apply
cut.
the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Alright. I'm trying to press B. My brakes.
Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line.
By holding X. Okay, holding X is applying the brakes. Okay, to stay in the line is my rudder. Alright, that's right. Okay.
I think a bit more practice may be a good idea.
Yeah. Well, at least we did it.
Keep in
For
mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
Alright, that was a great one. So this is it. I've just started my career for Microsoft Flight Simulator on my Lenovo Legion Go, but apparently the loading time, right, is just so slow. Everything is alright, the game could run, but you just have to wait like a minute or so, or 2 minutes, probably 3 minutes just to load to the next gameplay and next gameplay. For every gameplay you have to wait a minute or so, or 2 minutes, man. It's quite slow, the loading time. So I probably have to go like free flight, but I want to try it with this career mode, and I want to see how far I can go with this game. I'm not gonna take it like I'm not gonna make it like serious gameplay out of it. I'm not gonna have my whole channel just have a particular specific and make it like a flight simulation game. No, but I just want to play it like just for fun of it and just to see how this game is like. Since it's on the Xbox Game Pass, it's included, and I'm already just recently just subscribed to it. Yeah. So okay, let's get out from here. Let's go back to the ship at our Starfield ship, and I'll see you all there. Let's turn this off. Right, it's like we just finished gaming Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Yeah, it was great, man. It was a really good experience, gaming it on my Lenovo Legion Go. But I do not know why the probably the Z1 Extreme couldn't cope with the loading times, man. It could cope with the gameplay. The gameplay is alright with HD graphics, no lag. Everything is just smooth, and you could play. But if you don't mind with the loading times, which takes like probably more than 2 minutes per flight before you're flying, especially you want to go with the career mode, there's a lot of training you have to do, and the loading times just take a long time. If you don't mind with it, either that you just game it on a more powerful laptop or a desktop, a PC, so reduce the waiting time. But if you don't mind with the waiting times of gaming it on your handheld, then I would recommend it, especially on my Lenovo Legion Go. Will I be still gaming like that? I think I will. I will try again a few more flights career path with the career path. I mean the career mode, and we'll see how. Probably I'll fly a few different planes. I mean the different planes on the free flight mode. Alright, I think that's about it. I'm back in my ship. I think I'm just gonna take a break, probably cook something to eat, and probably have a rest, shop nap, because I'm kind of tired lately. I mean, I'm kind of tired because it's kind of late now. So yeah, anyways, man, guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one. Alright, I just want to say, enjoy gaming, be happy and cool always. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.